Hey guys, so this is a bit of an impromptu video. Black Friday, Sigma, my favorite brands, or one of my favorite brands, is having a sale 40% off, which I think is phenomenal. So what I wanted to do real quick, this is going to be a pretty short one. I'm going to try to make it a short one. I just wanted to share with you my palettes, my Sigma collection. No, I don't have all the Sigma palettes, but I have quite a few of them. So if you were interested in trying this brand, and I think this is a really good idea and a really good time to do so with 40% off, then like I said, I just wanted to show you what I have in case you wanted to see, you wanted to get some ideas, you wanted to dip your toe into Sigma. I don't know what I'm talking about. If you're interested in purchasing Sigma and taking part of their Black Friday sale, stick around. Guys, I don't know where the year went, but Black Friday is right around the corner, and you're going to be hearing a lot about sale, whatever you're into. If you're into any kind of shopping, you're going to be hearing about all kinds of sales because sellers are going to be trying to push their products. They want to go from the red to the black. I remember learning about that in retail. They call it Black Friday because retailers are hoping that they will take their sales from the red to the black, that they will, you know, be in positive numbers. And I think, you know, a lot of businesses are suffering. So you're going to be seeing quite a few sales. Like I always say, guys, if it's something that you wanted to try, a sale is always worth it. Of course, Black Friday, we're usually also talking about gifts, and then, you know, whatever you want is out the door, right? It becomes about other people. But if you were thinking of trying Sigma, like I said, they are going to be having a sale, 40% off. They've done this in the past. I feel like they do this every Black Friday because I feel like I purchased a lot of my palettes for 40% off when they did this, I think last year or maybe even the year before that. I think they always do this. When Sigma does a sale, they usually do a pretty decent sale. And like I said, Sigma is such a great brand. Now, I know a lot of people will say Sigma is boring. You've probably heard that before. You know, people just don't, they say it's boring. I think what they do is phenomenal. They make neutral, everyday palettes that you don't have to think about. Now, here's the thing. And I am going to get into what I have. I know I just want to say one thing, okay? Here's the thing. We all I know I love to watch YouTube. I love to watch Instagram. I love to see all the looks, and it's an art. I've said it before. What people do with makeup is truly an art. It's lovely. It's beautiful. And some of these looks they come up with, I mean, I could never do it. However, with that said, if you live in the real world with me, you're going to work every day or school every day, or you're taking the kids a million places every day, or whatever it is that you do, more than likely, you're not going out full glam, right? You're probably not. I don't know. Maybe you do, and that's fine. But most people aren't. And Sigma, like I said, what they do, they make neutral palettes. They, like I said, they're on the neutral side, but they're easy. They're everyday. You don't have to think about it. And besides that, they have such an amazing formula. They have beautiful packaging. They are just such a great brand. I can't say enough good things. I really enjoy Sigma. Since I got into makeup, it's been one of my favorite brands, and I feel underrated brands. So anyway, if you were interested in trying them, I wanted to share with you some of my palettes, just if you wanted to get a feel. So what I would start with, honestly, if you've never used Sigma before, I think I would start with these 9 pans. These 9 pans are phenomenal. I have 3 of them. I believe there are 6 of them. I only have 3 of them. By the way, if you're wondering why I am not modeling any eyeshadow for this eyeshadow video, the reason is I had a lash lift last evening. It's like a lash perm. And if you remember the rules of perm care, you cannot get it wet for like 48 hours. And it also includes lash perm care. So they advise you not to wear any kind of makeup or anything like that where you would have to like remove it for 48 hours. And that's the only reason I don't have eyeshadow on. I have also, my nickel allergy actually has gone from bad to worse recently, but I'm going to put that in a separate video for nickel allergy sufferers like myself who would be interested in that. But that's not really the reason. I've never had a problem with Sigma eyeshadows. That's another reason I love them. But that's not the only reason. Okay, so like I said, everything, they're just gorgeous. But I've never had a problem with them. Will I have a problem with them eventually? I don't know. I haven't been doing very well in the eyeshadow department recently with my allergy, but like I said, that's another story. So the 9-pan palettes, these retail for $29. So at 40% off, it is a phenomenal deal. The packaging is very, very simple. Okay, you do not get a mirror, but they're beautiful. They really are. And like I said, if you're new to the brand, maybe this is a good place to start. $29. I believe they retail for $29. I'll post it here. It's like 29 or it's something like that. So 40% off, it's a great deal. So this is Ritzy. This is very neutral palette. They have one that's warmer. Like I said, I have 3 of them. I believe there were 6. But this is such a great one. And you get like some cool tones. You get some cool tones, like a little bit of warmer tones. This shade is probably my favorite. It's so, so pretty. Gold Rush. Let's see if I can swatch it out. Like, it's just gorgeous. It's so shimmery. My swatches don't do anything justice, I'm telling you. They really don't. And then these are, like, those are the shimmers. So you get like a variety. You get warm, cool, and then you get like the mattes that just kind of match them. So like this is actually my favorite matte in Rich. This like cooler tone matte. Then you get warmer. You get some very, very light shades. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful everyday palette. It's not my favorite 9-pan, but it's gorgeous. I mean, well, it's gorgeous. Okay. This is actually my favorite 9-pan. This is Ivy. So this is like a neutral, but it's got greens. And it's not like the kind of greens like, you know, you're not going to get a whole lot of use out of them. A lot of us love green eyeshadow, but you're probably not wearing it every day. This is like a neutral, more of on the neutral line of greens. I think I said that about ColourPop's Mandalorian, where it's green, but it's also neutral at the same time. It's like a neutral green. So you have these neutrals, and then even these greens, they're not like, let me show you. You know I gotta swatch it out. So this is the shade Envy. Like, look how pretty. Look how beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one in the middle, Elixir. This is also so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I don't know if I'm doing it justice, but it's just gorgeous. And then the one next to it, Starlight. I'm sorry. This is turning into a swatch video, but they're just so pretty. And the mattes are just as good. So this is the green one. This is my favorite one. And again, 40% off of $29. You can't go wrong. And then last but not least, we have Rosie. Now this is Samantha March's favorite one. I know that because she said it a few times. Also, she put this in her, when she collaborated with Sigma, she put this in her bundle. This, and it's beautiful. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Ivy, but it's beautiful. Look at it. It's so gorgeous. So this one, Rosie, obviously it tends to go towards like pinks, but they're not like too pink. Like, I'll show you. Let me swatch a few of this. So this is like one of the mattes. This is Primrose. This comes up on me. And then I will swatch the shimmer next to it. This is Morganite. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Oh, it is so pretty. So it's no wonder why she loves it. Do you see that shimmer? Is it coming over? Is this camera doing it justice? Let me see. Maybe it's better to look at it like that. It's just so beautiful. And then Regal, you get like some deeper berry tones. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So these 3 are like, of the 9 pans, these 3 are my favorite. Ritzy, Ivy, and Rosie. So you get the neutral, you get a green, and you have a pink. So whatever it is that you prefer, actually, I'm kind of falling in love with this Rosie palette since I swatched it. This shade, this middle shade, oh my God, is that beautiful. So yeah, if you never tried Sigma before, I would highly, and you've been thinking of it, or even if you haven't been thinking of it, I'm telling you, they have just some beautiful things. And if you've never tried it, I think that, you know, those $29 palettes, they're a nice place to start. Now, if you want to go a little higher, then we do have some more. So the next like price range is $49. And again, you're going to get 40% off. So that's a very good deal. And then you're talking about palettes that look more like this. Okay, so they're bigger. They are they're the 14 shade palettes, and they are, you know, they're different color stories, but they're all on the neutral side. They're all very, very, very easy to work with. Formula is beautiful. This first one I am showing you is Untamed. This is kind of like a really nice one. I always like to pull this one out around fall, but it's like such a variety. Like you get green, you get some mauves. These two are just like the perfect mauve shades. I love these. And then you get like these neutrals, you get pinks, you have this pop of blue. And you know what? When you buy these palettes, you get a Sigma brush. They all come with a brush. And if you've Sigma brushes, they are phenomenal. They're my favorite. They might not be everyone's favorite, but they're good. It's like, okay, maybe they're not your favorite, but it's like you have to agree they're good. It's like a fact. It's sunny outside and Sigma brushes are good. That's it. Even if they're not your favorite. They are my favorite brushes. I don't know what they're going to do with the sale with the brushes. Are the brushes going to be on sale? I don't know. I know there's exclusions. There's always exclusions. So I don't know how they're going to work that. But hopefully they put the brushes on sale with the makeup because the brushes are phenomenal. But for $49, and like I said, you'll get a sale. But even if you're paying full price, $49 for 14 shadows in this beautiful packaging, and you get this amazing brush. I mean, it's basically priced the same as Too Faced, and I think it's better for the most part than what you get with Too Faced. So I don't think they're overpriced, and I mean, I just think they're such gorgeous palettes. So Untamed, that's the first one. That's what I'm just showing you now. This is not my favorite, but it's really, really good. And then another one is that I have is called Enchanted. Packaging is so pretty. It's got like that fairy tale packaging. And then, ooh, the brush just went flying across the floor. But it was there, okay? They give you a brush. This is the color story. If you like pinks, like they always pop in some neutrals with Sigma. But if you like pinks, like I probably didn't need this one and the Rosie palette, but I'm just obsessed. I'm doing it, like I said, I keep plugging this, but it's happening. I'm doing a big declutter, and like I'm getting rid of most of my palettes, but Sigma, all my Sigma palettes I will be keeping because I just love them so much. So like this one is definitely on the lighter side of things with the pinks and the neutrals. You have this pop of gold. Oh, this color, this one, Cosmos and Metamorphosis. I think these are duochromes. Are these duochromes? They're beautiful. What they are, but they're beautiful. They're just like, they're gorgeous. They really are. This is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. Okay, now we're moving into my favorite. We are moving into my favorites. Now, there's some bad news here, okay? This one, there's good news and bad news, okay? This is the Cor-De-Rosa. Again, beautiful color story. I don't want to fly across the room again. This one is more coral, and I don't really like coral eyeshadow palettes. I don't look good in coral eyeshadow, but I love this one. And even like the embedding, like they have like the rose, it's so nice. Now, this one's out of stock on Sigma's website. Now, who knows what can happen this week? It might come back in, but I'm going to tell you something. You can get it on QVC. It's available right now on QVC on sale. I think it's like $29. It's also 40% off. They're doing the same thing as Sigma. Not all of the QVC Sigma is 40% off, but this palette is. So if you're interested, go to QVC. I'll wait. Like if you've been, I'm telling you, this palette is so gorgeous. If you are into corals, if you like this color story, I really don't think you'll be disappointed. It's beautiful. It really is. And like they always give you like these gorgeous shimmers. A lot of them are similar. Like as I'm looking at the palettes, a lot of them are similar from palette to palette, but I mean, they're just so pretty. They really are. Sigma has those type of palettes that you can't help yourself. You like have to swatch it. They're just like, I mean, come on. This palette is beautiful. So, tip from me to you. I would purchase it. If you had your eye on that palette, I wouldn't even see if it comes back in stock. I would just go to over right now to QVC and pick it up. You're welcome. Okay. Then we have, now this is bad news. This is just bad news. Okay, Ambiance. This is my favorite Sigma palette. Maybe my favorite palette of all time. Look at that brush. And then there's the color story. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. It really is. This is like my go-to palette in the summer, but of course you can wear it all year. This is one of my only palettes that actually looks used. Like it looks lived in. Because I have so many. But I use this one all the time. Now the bad news is it is out of stock. So, and I couldn't find it on QVC. So that one, you may have to wait on it. If maybe it will come back and you'll be able to get it on Black Friday, but who knows? I would check, but even if it doesn't, you can start with the other palettes. They're gorgeous. Now, the only one I'm not crazy about, and I'll leave my review on this palette down below. I'll put it in the description box, was the Cinderella palette, and I was shocked. I couldn't wait to get this palette. I was so excited when it came out. I wanted it so badly. And it came out, and I bought it, and I was kind of disappointed. So this is the color story. It's beautiful. I think all of Sigma's palettes are aesthetically pleasing. But it's a bit like, the shimmers were gorgeous, but the mattes, to me, they were just not what I'm used to from Sigma. They were just not what I'm used to. Like I said, the shimmers, beautiful, but they didn't pair well with the mattes, and I didn't think the mattes performed that well. So this is actually my least favorite. What I thought would be my most favorite is actually my least favorite. But, and this is a palette that you really wanted. You like Disney, or you're just like, you know, you just wanted to try it. Then I think at 40%, it's not bad. It's not bad, and it is beautiful. It's just I don't think it's Sigma's best. And I thought it would be. I was disappointed in it. But if it is something that you wanted to try, then I would pick it up for 40% off. I would not pay full price for this. That I would not do. This I would. If this comes back in stock, full price, or whatever the case may be, I would pay $49 for this. I think this is well worth the money. This is not. If you want it, this is a good time to get it. 40% off. That's all it's worth. Okay, that's my least favorite one. And that is my Sigma collection. So, I'm excited for you. If you do want to try the brand, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I know I wasn't. I really enjoy it. As far as Black Friday this year, what brands am I going to be? Oh, am I going to be taking part in the Sigma sale? Well, there's really nothing left that I truly want from Sigma. I have kind of what I want, with the exception of the Cor-De-Rosa face palette. They make a face palette to go with the eyeshadow palette, but you know what? It's also out of stock. And I did not see it on QVC. So if that does make its way back into stock, then I might purchase that. If not, I might skip the Sigma sale, but that's only because I have a ton of Sigma palettes. I do want to hop over to 100% Pure and see what they're doing for Black Friday. And then the other brands that I want to look at Black Friday are brands that are new to me. That's what I usually like to do. Like, I think when I first started purchasing Sigma, the brand was new to me. I like to, on Black Friday, go around to different brands and see what they're offering and if it's a brand that I want to try. Like M. Is it M? E-M? I think that's the one I have my eye on. I want to see what they do on Black Friday. And if it's a good deal, I may pick some stuff up. I like to try new things for Black Friday. I probably won't be going to the same, like, you know, same kind of makeup I normally buy. Now, if it is makeup that you normally buy that you want, you can get it on sale, like I always say. That's the best deal, right? So just don't go too crazy. Don't buy anything you'll regret. Try not to buy anything you'll regret. I don't think you'll regret a Sigma palette if you've had your eye on one and if you want one. And like I said, if you're just trying one for the first time, I would pick one of these up for 40% off because I think that's a great deal. Guys, what are you planning on buying for Black Friday? I would love to know if you want to share with me. Thank you so much for joining me. You can leave all your comments below if you have anything you want to share. And I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys. Take care of yourselves.